Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel, come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, folks, sampler review series videos I do for the water. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, and folks, I'm gonna talk about stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm just waiting on stuff to happen right now. But anyway, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing that, I'm inside the truck. Whilst I'm inside the truck, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I like to highlight super cool shirt. So what super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom! It's my Vended shirt, which I do. I love this shirt. Like, it's a perfect, like, badass metal shirt. It's got the name of the band, cool imagery, simple. I love it. If you are not familiar with the band Vended, it's fair enough. They've been around for a few years. I don't know exactly when they started per se, but most notably, a couple members of the band are the children of members of the band Slipknot, which obviously are a very big band. The lead singer I know is the son of the lead singer of Slipknot, and I want to say it's the drummer. I think is maybe the son of Clown from Slipknot. But I've seen these guys perform live a couple times. Both times they absolutely killed it. They're fantastic. I'm hoping to see them again sometime soon. We're getting close to, close-ish. We still got a few months before the end of the year. Maybe they'll squeeze in there somewhere, because I really like these guys, regardless of their association with Slipknot, yay or nay. I like Slipknot just fine. In fact, I've seen these guys more than I've seen Slipknot, because I haven't seen Slipknot yet. In fact, funny thing about it was, first time I saw these guys, they were on tour supporting a Ukrainian band that I really like called Ginger. And the only reason why Ginger was headlining that tour was because earlier in the year they were going to be going on tour with Slipknot. But then the whole Ukrainian invasion happened, and Putin being a dickbag and such, it fucked up the plans for obvious reasons. So originally I was planning to see them play with Slipknot, and then instead I ended up seeing them play with Vended. I actually have a few videos from the Vended shows that I've been to. They're on this channel, just in case you're interested. But anyway, folks, yeah, I'm out and about at the moment, and I'm literally just waiting for one of my friends to get in contact with me. Because they're like, hey, we should do some stuff. And I was like, all right, that sounds cool. And then nothing. So I'm just waiting for him right now. But while I'm waiting, I'm hitting up some shops in the area, and I went to a Five Below, which I've never been inside of one, ever. I just never had the inclination. But today I decided to pop in, and I found some stuff to review, as I've been known to do. First thing I'm reviewing, boom, it's this thing! It's Japanesey. So here's the thing. On the back, it says that it's Melon Soda. So I looked it up, right, because I was like, I'd like to know some stuff about this. So apparently it's from a company called Tomomasu. Tomomasu. That's the company name. And melon, as far as I can tell, is some sort of melon. Like maybe a cantaloupe? I know that they're big on melon sodas in Japan. Like, I've had melon ramune numerous times in my life. So, yes. Oh, it actually does say artificially flavored melon. Damn it, Brandon, if you would have just read the back all the way. So apparently it's melon soda. Let's try it out. It's cold. Hopefully it'll be delicious. And hopefully by the time I'm done, my friend will have finally gotten into fucking contact with me. Elsewise, I'm gonna grab some food and get the fuck out of here, man. Been waiting around. This is like the 4th or 5th review that I've done today while I've been waiting, so. It smells melony. It reminds me a bit of cantaloupe. Perhaps melon is just cantaloupe. I like cantaloupe. Let's give it a go. Ooh, that's good. You can taste the melon. I like that a lot. It's definitely indicative of what I consider like Japanese style sodas to be. They tend to be a little bit less heavy in my opinion, the ones that I've had anyway. Especially like ramen. Ramen, they're good, but they tend to be very light with their flavors. This, I would say, is actually probably more flavorful than the melon ramenes that I've had in the past. This has a punchier melon flavor, though it definitely is artificial. You can tell it's been beefed up. And there's almost like a cream soda aspect to it. Like, I would say that it's, if I didn't know any better, if I were just, and maybe it is. I don't know, because again, I don't speak Japanese. Or read Japanese in this instance. Yeah, if I didn't know better, I would think that maybe it's like a melon cream soda, because like the base seems very cream soda-like. It's very light, has like almost a sweet vanilla flavor to it, but just not heavy on the vanilla. The melon is definitely the bigger flavoring, but kind of on top of that. But yeah, it's nice, it's light, it's refreshing. The berry taste, like I said, I would say it's stronger than other berry sodas melon sodas that I've had in the past from Japan. But I wouldn't say that it's like kick you in the face, melon flavor either. It's, it comes, it hits, it goes, then you get that more cream soda kind of taste to it. And then sort of at the end, you get like a little bit of an aftertaste of melon, which is a little bit here or there. That aftertaste, it's not bad, but I also wouldn't consider it to be ideal. It's, because it's almost like a little bit of like almost has like a quasi tiny bit of bitterness to it. And it kind of shocks you comparatively to the rest of the stuff. Contrasting flavors can be great. Y'all know I love contrasting flavors. But this is less contrasting and more almost intrusive. But I wouldn't go as far as to say that. I think it took me by surprise the first time, but as I've had more of it, it's like, no, okay, I can go with it. It's good, I like it. Forget how much I paid for it. I mean, it was at Five Below. I bought this and some mints, which I'm also going to review in a minute here. And I think it was like $6.50 for the whole thing, so this was probably, I'm guessing, more of it than the mints, but maybe it wasn't. Well, that's good, I like it. That said, 2 questions have to be asked, though. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? I'll say yes and yeah. I don't know when the next time I'm going to be at a Five Below. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever been to one. It was a nice experience for what it was. It's basically just a slightly upscale Dollar Tree kind of a situation. It's like, hey, we kind of are like a dollar store, but just a little bit, higher end than the dollar store stuff. I guess. Plus they had some cool, Japanese snacks and treats, so that was neat. But I could see, like, there's certainly a fair amount of Five Belows around other stuff that I go to. I could see going in and, grabbing one periodically. As for recommending it, yeah, I would recommend it. Like, if you happen to be in a Five Below or some other store where it's available, if it's available for a reasonable price, pick one up. If you're, from the USA, you're probably not familiar with melon-based sodas, but I don't think that it's, like, intrusive or anything, or, like, too weird that you couldn't possibly go with it. And best case scenario, maybe it goes over there and it expands your palate a little bit. It's not like I said, it's probably a bit more prominent than some other melon sodas I've had. I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite, but then I also don't know what my favorite would be. But it's a good soda, and it's kind of an interesting experience. All that said, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of the day, spectacular rest of the week, monumentous amount of spenders rest of the year. Folks, you can go over there, have yourselves a truly Japanese melon soda-tastic rest of your life. Because, melons are good. And I'll be honest, we do have, like, watermelon soda here in America. Like, you get Watermelon Crush. That's really the main one. Oh, I take that back, because there's Major Melon from Mountain Dew. So there's some good Mountain, there's some, but, like, other style of melons is definitely not a thing that we really do here in the United States. And I think we should. I think, we're ready for it. I believe in us. Anyway, final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do all the time. I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Especially when you're over there and you're waiting on friends to go over there and hit you back, and so you can figure out what you're going to do with the rest of your day and all that stuff. I can't be too upset, though, because literally last week, me and this person, we were supposed to hang out literally a week ago. And it just ended up being a thing. I didn't feel very good, so I had to cancel. So, tit for tat, as it were. But hopefully they call me back so I can figure out what the fuck I'm doing. What the fuck else? But it is important when we run into situations that are stressful, frustrating, etc. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks. Do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you. That's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're more well-versed in Japanese treats than I am. It's certainly possible. Even, I try to vary myself, but I'm not an expert. And maybe you're over there and you're like, Brandon, you don't know nothing about no melon sodas. Let me tell you, there's this one. It's called Hooba-Dooba-Doo. Do not, hit me up in the comments. Let me know. I'll see if I can find Hooba-Doo soda. The problem is when you get, international stuff, a lot of times people will hit me up with things, and they'll be like, oh, dude, guess what? They made ramen soda. And they did. That was a real thing. And I had so many people hit me up about the ramen soda thing. And I looked into it, because I was like, yeah, okay, that's definitely something I could review. But the problem is, when you have international stuff, it's like, well, either it's going to be hard to get, or you're going to be paying out the butthole through it, for it. And that was the case with the ramen soda. It was like a pack of the stuff was just too much for me to, I don't make any money doing these videos. I have to look into actually potentially getting monetized. I think I technically qualified. I think my friend Paul told me about it. Thank you, Paul, by the way. I have to look into it, though, because I don't know, because I also post the concert stuff, and that stuff gets copyright strikes against it. I don't know. But, at the time I'm doing this, I'm just doing it for shits and giggles. But anyway, and to that end, it doesn't have to be melon soda. It could be, different stuff. I'm always open to suggestions. I try to fulfill said requests. Depends on availability. Anyway,